Alright guys, welcome to another Patreon exclusive video of Fanfiction idea, and this time around we're going to be talking about a special one. Now, if you guys are from YouTube, obviously a lot of you guys are, when I say a lot, probably all of you, you guys just saw my Into the Infinityverse video talking about the Haunted Mansion and its aspects. So here, we're going to keep that Haunted Mansion train rolling, because we are getting closer and closer to the spooky season, and what better way to have it kick off with this, with some pre-spooky season stuff, with none other than a Haunted Mansion fanfiction idea. This isn't a crossover. Well, it's kind of a crossover, but it's kind of in universe at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. As you can see, the Haunted Mansion, War of the Manors. So War of the Manors is kind of a crossover between the Haunted Mansion and the Phantom Manor. So yeah, it's more or less the Haunted Mansion and the Phantom Manor are going to go to war. So in this story, Leota has detected that there's a 1000th ghost, but it's not supposed to be here. So the ghosts all rally to find out who this new 1000th person is. That person, that new spooky entity, is Henry Ravenswood, aka the Phantom of Ravenswood Manor. And Henry Ravenswood has broken into the Haunted Mansion to find its power source, because the Haunted Mansion has its very power source can draw spectral energy to it. And Henry wants that power for himself, and so he can rule over more of the ghosts of Thunder Mesa. Leota manages, when she locates him, she and the ghost host, aka Edward Gracie, combine their power to drive him out. But Henry's like, I'll be back. That power source is mine, But of course, the rest of the Haunted Mansion is like, no, you're not coming in. You're not coming back, Henry. There's a reason why we have the, you are a dark spirit. And a lot of the other ghosts are like, who the hell's this guy? I thought we let all ghosts in. So Leota basically tells them that Henry Ravenswood was a dude, very evil. He was a greedy man in life, and essentially in her life, she actually knew Henry. Leota knew Henry, and even tried to warn him, don't go digging in the mines for in Thunder Mesa. That's where the Haunted Mansion's supposed to be in the Disney continuity. And Leota warned Henry and the Ravenswood family, listen, don't do this. There is a dark spirit in there called the Thunderbird. You're just gonna piss it off. You have no idea what you're toiling with. Henry was like, get out of here, bitch. And Leota left, and less than a few months later, the Thunderbird was awoken, and it wrecked shit. It caused an earthquake, destroyed Thunder Mesa, and ended up killing Henry and his wife. But his daughter was still alive, and she could marry the man she loved. But of course, if you've known the history of the Phantom Manor, you kind of know that didn't go exactly to plan. So therein lies the problem. Now, the Haunted Mansion the people of the Haunted Mansion prefer Leota and Gracie have known about the occupants of the Phantom Manor, have known about Thunder Mesa and the Phantom Manor, because all the mansions are connected. All of the mansions are out there, and they are interconnected by that power source that the main Haunted Mansion has. It's more or less, it's supposed to be used to be a beacon to spirits to rest in, like, a retirement home. But Henry and the Ravenswood Manor is different from the others. It is a dark binding spell that is keeping all of the spirits under Henry Ravenswood thumb, and now Henry wants that power to expand. He wants more power over life and death. And Gracie, Leota, and the rest of the spirits are all that really stand between him and that unrelenting evil. Because here's the thing. There may be 999 ghosts standing between Henry now, but there's something Henry does have. That's an entire town. There's Thunder Mesa, all of Thunder Mesa that fell who everyone was killed during the earthquake caused by the spirit of the Thunderbird, have essentially like gotten their shit together and are now mounting an army, and they're a lot bigger. So the ghosts of the haunted mansion are left in like a, some of them are warriors, some of them were soldiers in life. Some of them knew how to fight, but there are others out there who don't know how to fight. Like, a lot of them are like, what do we do? Like, some of the ghosts even want to run and flee, but Gracie basically tells them, if we leave, the entire afterlife may be in danger. We're the only one holding this power source, and if Ravenswood gets it, if Henry Ravenswood gets a hold of the power we have, he will rule over all the mansions and all the spirits there. There will be no rest for us. That's the whole point of the mansions, was to give rest for the restless, a retirement home for the afterlife. If we don't stop him, he will cause an imbalance between life and death. We have to stop him. So Ravenswood, of course, has his dog, has his dark hellhound with him. The Phantom, as I guess we'll call him from here on out. The Phantom and his servants from Ravenswood are more or less trying to, like, they keep trying to break through Leota's barrier, and the other ghosts are fighting back. So it's an all-out war between Ravenswood and Gracie Manor. Ravenswood Manor and Gracie Manor are more or less clashing with one. They are just clashing over and over again in a war because ghosts can't die. But however, Ravenswood, the Phantom, has an ace up his sleeve. He knows a place that could actually tip the scale in his favor: the Mystic Manor. If he and his ghosts can break into the Mystic Manor, there are weapons in there and spells that can harm ghosts and even kill them. So if him and his guys get a hold of that, they can actually do some damage to the defenders of Gracie Manor. So the people of Gracie Manor, the ghosts of Gracie Manor, have to like haul ass when they find out, because there's actually someone on the inside who's trying to help them. Melanie, his daughter, the ghost bride, she reaches out to Leota and says, my dad is going to find weapons that will kill all of you, and he'll take that power source from you, and you have to get to the Mystic Manor first. You have to get... So, the Hatbox Ghost leads a operation to go into the Mystic Manor and stop them from getting these relics. And when they do manage to fight them off at the Mystic Manor, some of the ghosts are like Pickwick are like, hey, why don't we just take these things for ourselves? And the Hatbox Ghost is like, no, we are not them. We are not these, we're not going to kill our own kind. That Ravenswood sideshow is that. We're not them. So, basically, Leota is brought, and she puts a spell to keep any ghost from entering the Mystic Manor again. And there's also another factor in here that's playing into this, is that the Disney World version of the Haunted Mansion, the Colonial Mansion, is also its own mansion as well. And they know the situation, but they're trying to stay neutral. Gracie and the Phantom are both trying to like appeal to the ghosts of the colonial manor, and essentially that manor kicks them both out. Like, we're gonna stay neutral. This is your shit show. We're not a part of this. So there is the other major rub of the story. Finally, by the end of it, the members of the Gracie Manor manage to put an end to this madness by using Leota finds an old spell she located in the Mystic Manor and uses it as a binding spell on the Phantom, uses it on him, and drags him to hell. And sends him straight to hell, where he belongs. So, Now the curse is officially lifted at the Phantom Manor, the afterlife is safe, and everyone just parties and has a good time. So, yeah. So there you go, guys. There is my Haunted Mansion fanfic. I didn't think it'd be possible, but yeah. Yeah, I did a straight-up Haunted Mansion fanfiction that wasn't really a crossover, but at the same time it was. So, you guys tell me in the comments below. What did you guys think of this of this story? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.